Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going today? I'm the Digital Ham, and today I'm not very happy. I am unfortunately pretty pissed off. The Black Ops trailer that I've been waiting for and that I've been suspecting is coming has came, and I wish it never would have. It fucking sucked. Black Ops 3 is a game that I literally legitimately been looking forward to for a very long time. Black Ops 2 coming out at the end of I don't remember, 2012, and then the gap when Infinity Ward picked up, and then Sledgehammer had to stick their dick in the pie. I don't know why. I don't give a fuck if anybody likes that game. It's just, why do it? Why? You don't need three companies making your games. And I'm gonna come off pretty harsh here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just kind of ticked off about this. It's like, I spent money on the Xbox One looking and waiting for a great first-person shooter. And guys, I'm not talking about stuff like Destiny and games like that. I love Destiny. I think it's a great game. But me, as myself, as my personality is, I really enjoy military style, run and gun, in your face, blowing assholes out type of first person shooter. And unfortunately, I don't have that right now. The reason being is that this new fad that the Call of Duty franchise is going through is a fad that I really wish would have never started in the first place. And unfortunately, it started with my favorite company out of the three, Treyarch. Started with Black Ops 2. Had a very subtle, but it was very present, futuristic feel to it. And for some god-awful reason, the trend never stopped. It just kept on going more advanced and more advanced and more advanced to the point where you've got a fucking electronic dick in your enemies. I don't fucking know. It's retarded. This is retarded. Why do you need this shit? It's a fucking gun game. Grab a fucking gun, load it up, grab your, get your perks, load that shit up, and go fuck people up. That's the premise of the game. There are many little games that you could do where you can play capture the flag and all that shit. That's all fun and dandy. But the whole point of somebody getting on the game is generally to play the multiplayer, to play the zombies, which I absolutely love. And I'm glad they're bringing that back. I really am. But it just got to the point where it's fucking ridiculous, man. If I want to play a space game, I'll go play Halo, the new Halo that's coming out. Or I'm going to go play, Destiny or Titanfall or something like that. Guys, this is just not the category that this game was made to be. It's not. The game was not meant to be all filled up with stupid, frivolous bullshit. So I give this example to people about how these games are progressing, okay? Take Assassin's Creed, for example. Assassin's Creed is literally one of the hardest games to play out there because you have to, when you're first starting to play the game, you're having to memorize, okay, when I hold the trigger down, right trigger, I literally am engaging a whole new controller and a whole new set of controls. When I take it off, I am engaging in the normal non-aggressive acts, such as running, jumping, stuff like that, climbing. Kind of like the same feel as Shadow of Mordor. You have your I'm peaceful, walking around, and then you have your entire mode that's set up for fighting and getting interactive and stuff like that. These games are gonna get so fucking complicated, man, that it's gonna take away from the run and gun feel, okay? And I'll say this about Black Ops 2, which is the last game that I've played in the series, because I don't feel like it's lining up with what I want, so I'm not gonna spend $60 fucking on a game that I don't think I'm gonna like. I'm sorry. And nobody that I know wants the game, so therefore I'm just not gonna risk it. So, moving on. That game is getting complicated. Black Ops 2, you had your shit. You get a drop, right? And you have to use that drop. So as you're running around, you already got people up your ass. You know, they're dying left and right, especially in hardcore. And you have to pull out your drone and throw your drone, 100 killer drone. That's all fine, but a lot of times I got shot doing that. A lot of times I would die doing that because it's not an instinctive thing to have to stop and then pull, hit directional pad and then launch it. Okay, so I know this sounds really minuscule. I know if you play the game like I did, where you were just, spent hours upon hours upon hours upon hours on this game, it doesn't really matter in the scheme of things. But what I'm saying is when you get into the technicality of these games and them getting so much where you have to hit so many different buttons to do shit, it just gets to the point where it becomes fucking work. Like, Tom Clancy's an Advanced Warfighter. I love the game, but I'd fuck up a lot of times because I wouldn't think, and I'd hit the wrong button, and I'd end up throwing a grenade while I'm trying to sneak around in the fucking woods. So it's kind of stupid, I know, because any game that I play that I'll get good at and then I'll really enjoy, I'll just adapt to anyways. But it's just that point of they don't need to overcomplicate things. People can be very happy with the simplistic side of gaming. Minecraft, other independent games that aren't the biggest, most expensive games to put together and produce and all this stuff and to promote. And yes, people still find fun in them. I have a friend who does mod games where he actually sits there and plays old Nintendo games and stuff like that. And he enjoys the living shit out of it because it's a nostalgic feel and because he really enjoyed those games. And now that he's older, he has a better patience level so he can go back and play it. So just because something is futuristic and just because it has all these different abilities doesn't mean really shit. That doesn't mean that it's going to be a great game. That doesn't mean that it's going to be any better of a feeling game than the other ones that were maybe more simplistic. And why, when I watch the video and go down in the comments and watch talking about the trailer, were there people that were like, we thought that we were going to get World at War II because there was a rumor floating around that somebody had made up that they were going to come out with that game, and it really kind of riled the Treyarch fan club and Call of Duty, old school Call of Duty fans up. It really got people excited, and I really wish they would have done something like that or dumbed it down a little bit, dumbed down the futuristic jetpacks, shit like that. Those are, in my opinion, reserved for games that are not under the first-person shooter, military style gun games. Okay, if you want to do Call of Duty and just do a whole franchise of nothing but fucking advanced military supersonic shit where it's all robotic and androidy feeling, fine, it's perfectly fine. Keep your other side for hardcore fans that just want to play, realistic weapons. I understand some of them are a little bit modified, and that's fine. Like the Peacekeeper never was a real weapon, but it was something they gave out as a perk in Black Ops 2 if you downloaded one of the expansion packs for it, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But guys, it just gets to that point where it's like enough is enough. Goddamn, now I don't know how long I'm gonna have to wait, because I'm not buying Hardline. Battlefield Hardline just did. Once again, we're talking $60 fucking here. Okay, this is not small change anymore. It's almost $100, and not to mention map packs and expansion packs and all that shit, guys, that are going to come out for these games. It's a lot of money. There's microtransactions out the asshole with all these games. I'm not going to buy the one by Sledgehammer. I'm not going to buy the old one, Ghost. I'm not going to buy this one if it just doesn't appeal to me. There has to be something that will come out that will grab the attention of a lot of people that grew up playing these games. There are a lot of kids now that are playing these games that are, 14, 12, 10, that are younger kids that are okay with it. But when you didn't grow up that way, man, it's hard for you to go back. It's hard for you to accept somebody messing with your baby. And that's, Call of Duty and Battlefield, those are kind of like my babies. That's what I really probably could say that I wouldn't be as into gaming as much as I am if it wasn't for those games and games like Halo. Okay, one of the first person shooters, multiplayer, running the Ethernet cable through the fucking house shit. If it wasn't for those games, I probably would not play it near the games that I do. But I gotta wait. I'm just not happy with it. So I'm sorry, guys. This is kind of a downer video. I hope that you guys agree with me on this. If you do, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. I don't give a shit. I mean, it's my opinion. I hope you agree with it. I hope you feel kind of like you got fucked too. If you do have opinion on it or whatever that's different, or maybe something that you wanted to add to this that might help out some of the viewers, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. And as always, guys, go ahead and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be putting out tons of viewer stuff kind of just like this. This was just kind of a fluke. I had to put this together, and luckily I was off work. So once again, thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. The Digital Ham.